Nowadays, there are many mini roasteries in Hong Kong.
Okay.
They are doing very great jobs
Okay.
and crafting many good coffee. I mean, the COVID stuff is getting away,
Yeah.
so we can, borders are open and we can travel elsewhere
Okay.
again. So I think it's time for us to explore the world.
Ethiopia and Brazil.
Ah,
Go for
Ethiopia for sure.
black and milk.
I will always go for black.
Black, certainly.
Yeah.
Me too. So it's so good to visit your place. Can you share with me like what is the idea to come up with this fancy place?
Coffee Ventures Coffee Academy is my inspiration
Okay.
to work in the coffee industry.
Yeah.
Because at the first place, the reason I love coffee is
Yes.
because of my wife, actually.
Oh,
From the
okay.
first place, because she loves coffee.
Okay.
She teaches me coffee. And she also shows me that coffee is for sharing.
Okay.
So I come up with the word Avengers
Okay.
in the Marvel stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, everyone sit together, work together
Okay.
for one thing, right?
Okay.
So I aim to put this thing into coffee.
Okay.
So which is Coffee Ventures.
Okay.
So everyone sits together and enjoys a good cup of coffee.
Okay.
So that's the origin.
All right.
So Coffee Ventures Coffee Academy
Yeah.
is my inspiration
Yeah.
to have an academy for people like us to share
Yeah.
and to have a good cup of coffee. So basically it's a coffee academy
Yeah.
focusing on SCA and also CQI
Okay.
education,
Okay.
holding professional courses and also leisure workshops for newcomers. So this is the place to learn about coffee from farm to cup. And on the other hand, I also, besides being an educator for the courses, I also work as a coffee consultant to launching new coffee shops or offering opinion to the clients to run their coffee shops better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So my ultimate goal is to promote coffee culture from farm to cup,
Okay.
not only on coffee brewing, not only on coffee roasting, but also from the origin.
So, like, what is the motivation that you will want to carry out with?
Yeah, this question is a bit long to answer.
Yeah.
Because I will first need to describe the coffee culture in Hong Kong
Yes.
nowadays. Nowadays, the coffee culture grows very much because of the lockdown.
Okay.
Thanks to the lockdown during
Yeah.
COVID, so people have nowhere to go. So
Certainly.
we start for cafe hopping for many places in Hong Kong. So the coffee awareness towards the cup quality or coffee roastings grows a lot in Hong Kong. So people's inspiration about coffee knowledge, they started to grow a lot. So for me, the target is to promote specialty coffee culture in Hong Kong,
Okay.
from farm to cup.
Okay.
Yeah.
So some of the quick question on the local peoples from Hong Kong's choice, they will prefer light roast, medium roast, or
Oh.
go further?
I think nowadays a large batch of people would go for light roast.
Light roast,
Yeah,
okay.
light roast.
So coffee from Ethiopia and Brazil, go for
Ethiopia for sure.
Ethiopia for sure.
Yeah.
So black and milk.
Oh, that's a tough one. But at least for me, I will always go for black.
Black, certainly.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, what you can share more about like what this other local people from Hong Kong would like that really tells them. Like for example, like for Singapore, actually they have a very famous Nanyang coffee.
Yeah.
But the new generation, actually, they would go for black and some other coffees as well. So, what would you say for people from Hong Kong?
I think because one sad thing is that we don't have our own, signature coffee
Okay.
from farm to cup, right?
Okay.
So we can only import green bean from other countries,
Okay.
and then we roast it by ourselves.
Okay.
So I would say our key characteristics in coffee culture lies on the mini roasteries
Okay.
in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because nowadays there are many and many mini roasteries in Hong Kong.
Okay.
They are doing very great jobs
Okay.
and crafting many good coffees.
Okay.
I would say in this way. Even people are not doing a business, they do roasting at home now.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's difficult to imagine like in 20 years ago, right? Because
Right.
it's never large enough for people in Hong Kong at
Okay.
home to do roasting. But nowadays there are many mini coffee roasters,
Okay.
like this size.
Yeah.
They can just put it at home.
Like
and do
500
roasted.
gram?
Yeah.
Okay. So how is Hong Kong recently, like
Mm.
in the wise of the economics here?
Actually, economies are recovering,
Okay,
and
recovering.
and also a lot of travel happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people getting away during long holidays.
Okay.
Yeah, to explore, to visit different coffee regions.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think I am quite optimistic
Okay.
about the coffee culture in Hong Kong.
Okay.
They will keep growing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Is there, in your opinion, is there more cafes going to open in the near or long future?
I think the speed will be kept at a steady pace.
Okay.
Because during COVID, the new cafe
Okay.
is getting more and more.
Okay.
So now I think it's a stable period
Okay.
for coffee shops to keep operating and finding a good pace for themselves
Okay.
to run.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. So you were mentioning earlier about like the people's changing their ways to enjoy the coffee in Hong Kong in the past
Yeah.
10 to 20 years.
Yeah.
So in your opinion, is it going to change again in the near or long term of the future?
Yes, I think so. Because
Okay.
now, I mean, the COVID stuff is getting away.
Yeah.
So we can, borders are open and we can travel elsewhere
Okay.
again. So I think it's time for us to explore the world. I mean,
Okay.
the different kinds of farms
Okay.
with different processing techniques. So in this way, we can, explore more on the processing part, how they impact the coffee quality.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. All right. Sure. That sounds very very exciting for
Yeah,
some of
yeah.
the diversity that we can dive in for the
Yeah.
future. So, like, what is your philosophy about coffee, for example?
I'm not sure if it is a philosophy, but to me, I think to appreciate a good cup of coffee is quite important. Is by heart, because the more I focus on different streams in coffee industry, like processing, roasting, brewing,
Okay.
I would think that the qualities is not easy.
Okay.
Yeah, so by means of getting sweetness.
Okay.
So for example, getting sweetness.
Yeah.
The more we know about coffee, the more we know actually it's very difficult
Yeah.
to be so-called sweeter.
I was asking about like, what is your favorite coffee?
Again, it's hard to say.
Okay.
But I would prefer the Ethiopian style,
Okay.
I would say. But I'm open to many choices, say
Yeah.
Kenya, Panama,
Okay.
that sort of things. Because as an educator, we have to expose to many different coffees
Okay.
to keep ourselves calibrated with the industry.
Okay.
Right.
I see.
So I would always take different regions, different roast level
Okay.
for learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, we appreciate coffee from its own way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, Ivan, that you are very interested to, and you dive in a lot on the plantation and processing. Can you share with me that how is it so fascinated like to you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because the starting point for me to dive in the coffee processing is CQI.
Okay.
Yeah, because there are not too many processing opportunities in Hong Kong.
Yes.
And even SCA courses, for green coffee,
Yeah.
it's not a prerequisite to go to farm to learn processing
Yeah.
skills.
Yeah.
So the entry point for me is CQI.
Okay.
So CQI, Coffee Quality Institute,
Yeah.
they put great emphasis on doing real practical works
Okay.
on the field to learn about processing methods. So after learning the processing methods on the field, I know that there are many positive flavors that can be enhanced during processing,
Okay.
not only from the roasting or brewing
Certainly,
side.
certainly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I want to ask you, how many cups of coffee do you have per day?
Over there, it's fluctuating.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
because
see.
during coffee, if I have coffee lessons for a whole day,
Okay.
that can be a whole lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
right. But
Right.
during my off day, I would say morning and night. Yeah, I'll need a cup of coffee before I go to sleep. It's amazing for me, and it's a time for me to sit down and
Enjoy.
to enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thank you.
having me today.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you
your
so
time.
much. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the Coffee Journey. Thank you.